Hello everybody, this is Mr. Longo, and this video is going to cover altitudes inside of a triangle. Well, maybe. Because an altitude is a special segment of a triangle that once in a while can be outside, and you'll see in a second why. So an altitude is a segment that starts at a vertex, and it is perpendicular to its opposite side. So this is, as you can see, an acute triangle. And all we have to do is draw a line straight down, and there we go, we hit it. But this is a right triangle. And because it's 90 degrees in the corner right there, the altitude is actually part of the triangle. It's the leg. But what's even crazier is if we have an obtuse angle over here, the only way to make it 90 degrees is to extend that side, and this would actually be your altitude. Now, that, of course, is a tricky situation to deal with, but I just want you to be aware that sometimes an altitude can take place outside of a triangle. But we're going to spend more time just talking about how we use an altitude to do certain types of questions. So these are not that difficult to do if you understand what an altitude does. So why don't you pause the video for a minute and try these two questions. As soon as you're ready to see it done, click play. Number one, it says that AD is an altitude, so right away an altitude creates 90-degree angles. And there we go. Done. But we have to find BAC. Triangles add up to 180 degrees, so if this guy is 90 and this guy is 65, then all we have to do is subtract those two from 180 and we get 25 degrees. And this guy's 50, that guy's 90, so subtract those and we're going to get 40 degrees. And therefore the whole thing is 65 degrees. Now I understand you can, you could have just said BAC is 65 degrees because you have 65 and 50, which means those two are going to add up. Subtract those from 180 degrees and you'll still get 65. But the fact that there was an altitude there also means you can find out what each individual piece is. Okay? Number two, it says that AT is an altitude and find the perimeter. So even though we're talking about finding the perimeter, to solve for x, your only option is to set 4x minus 10 equal to 90 degrees. We don't know anything else about these sides over here. So if those, if we had a perimeter we could set equal to, that's one thing. But this is an altitude question, and the only thing an altitude does is set this angle equal to 90. Solving, you're going to get x is equal to 25. So to find the perimeter, we're just going to substitute 25 into all of our x's. That would give this side a length of 50. This one would be 35. This one would be 30. And this one would be 20. Add all of those up together for a perimeter of 135. All right. Well, that's it for this video on altitudes. This is Longo, and I'm out. See you, bye.